Hello, welcome to the Pre-Series News and Channel. My name is Alvin from Productions.com. This was such a great episode of Onegai Aipri this week. As such, let's dive right into the recap. I'm going to have to get this recap out as soon as possible we can here. And don't worry, the audio is already muted, so there won't be any chances of copyright here. It starts off with and then we'll go back about what's going to happen next with Nana joining them. Which then, after that, are also revealed. However, I've got their VAs listed on their, this episode also saw the reveal of. Well, then I can tell you that her mom is Jade Atami, and she's voiced by Kikuko Inoue, as her dad, Kongo Atami. That's Takashi Matsuyama. So with that, as the company continues on, they were at the beach. They think that they were getting scared. There was a with going in mind here, and then it was time for Nana to go to, which I think I was gonna get the inserts songs wrong. We actually got them correct. It starts off with Top Power, which was the song we ended with last week. So after that song was performed, it was time for Gumi to perform. Believe it or not, they performed Room Colored Believer, which is a duo version, if I'm not mistaken. Then, which is granted, and so that earns their cards. And so there was celebrating now that with the bonding now in place. And so where does this leave from here? Only time will tell. That said, this was such a great episode. Thank you so much to Hanaka Ogawa, Rika Kanaya, Wakana Maruoka, Haruka Okamura, Minori Fujidera, and the entire cast and crew of the Objects episode. To see you again next week. Once again, thank you so much to Hanaka Ogawa, Rika Kanaya, Wakana Maruoka, Haruka Okamura, Minori Fujidera, and the entire cast and crew of the Objects episode. To see you again next week. And as always, thank you so much to all you guys for joining us on this video. If you like what watch, stop, share, subscribe, sing, and my show, so don't get to it. Thank you for watching, and as always, we'll see you next time for the next preview video, where it appears that Emma will be meeting our wish granting squad and will be performing her own song on the next episode next week. So stay tuned for the preview for that. We'll talk more about that then. But then, until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and y'all have a nice day.